Wheeler in the Morning with Philly and Rena. 92.1 City.
Rena, I feel bad for you because you had a couple days and you missed Tuesday's program where we had I don't want to say a diamond in the rough, but we certainly weren't expecting this guest to be this encapsulating, this entertaining, this well-spoken, this funny. Nemr was his name, and he's a Lebanese-born stand-up comic. Spent some time in San Diego, moved back to Lebanon, and he does a radio show in Lebanon. And he's credited with one of the first people to be doing stand-up comedy in the Middle East. And he's quite the human being. He was a lot of fun.
Oh, he's super interesting. Yeah, he could do a night of spoken word. Like, he's just very well versed in things going on in the world. He's got a great take on everything. Does it all with a smile. Finds levity in everything. He was interesting to get to know. That's for sure.
So if you missed him, you can catch him on the podcast from Tuesday's show, or you can go to YouTube and watch it there. And then I went and picked him up at his hotel yesterday and drug him. Is it dragged or drug? I don't know the proper.
I hope he didn't drug him.
I didn't. No. So I dragged him.
I want him to become my BFF, so I drugged him.
Dragged him.
I feel like both could work.
Dragged him over to Osborne and recorded some stuff for my weekly podcast, which is starting after September long weekend. And man, I can't wait to show people this because he has got a lot of really cool things to say about the current state of the Middle East, the current state of ISIS, and not only is the guy saying it's fixable, he's like, here's how we fix it. Mm-hmm. And here's how to fight ISIS. And here's how to take care of all these things. And he's an extremely intelligent human being. And I went to go check out his show last night because I'm like, I've got to see this guy stand up now. Like, he's impressed me enough speaking in studio. And so my wife and I went to Rumors last night and had a great time. And he did not disappoint.
Yeah.
He was good. He was well over an hour. They actually said, they're kicking me off the stage. He goes, can I do one more joke, please? And then he went on for another 20 minutes after that. And then he and I and my wife ended up going over to Joey's Polo Park for a beverage after and spoke to him even longer. And honestly, the next thing I know, I look at my watch and I go, well, shit, it's midnight. Sorry, Nemr, I'm going to have to drive you back to your hotel because I got to get up in 4 hours.
Yeah.
And by the time I got home, it was 1:45, and so I'm a little sleepy this morning. I feel like
He was worth it.
He was wonderful. He was absolutely. He's playing at Rumors all week. He's playing tonight, tomorrow night, and then Saturday, and then he's gone. And then he goes from here to Rhode Island, and then he goes on this U.S. tour, and then overseas, and he's doing a full world tour. And I highly recommend it.
Yeah,
if you get a chance to go.
You know, if that guy becomes a superstar in the next 10 years, like a household name, it wouldn't surprise anybody. It certainly wouldn't surprise me.
And he's already from what I understood, he's already like a pretty big deal over in the Middle East. Like he can't even walk the streets in Lebanon. It's mauled all the time. But then now is the time that he says, now I got to bring my brand over to North America. And I'll tell you what, though, he loves this city. I toured him around a little bit, and he absolutely loved Winnipeg for sure.
Good.
So, yeah.
Sounds like you guys had a great date night.
It was a great date night. Thanks for that.